redfish released.
On May 14th, 2024, in the still waters of Santa Rosa Sound, Florida, Brent and Julie, creators of the YouTube channel Real Coastal, began their first kayak fishing trip. Their channel had always been about calm coastal life, about learning and sharing the quiet rhythm of the sea. But on that day, the calm felt different. The water seemed heavier, the silence longer. Learning something new often looks peaceful from the outside, until you're the one trying not to tip over. Julie held up the soft Z-Man paddle tail she'd been using, its edges torn apart by small pinfish. She forced a laugh, swapping it for a new lure, but the mood had already shifted.
The story behind the kayaks, you guys. I've been asking Brent for a few years now to keep an eye out for kayaks, simply because I want to learn something new and look at new water, fish a new area. And kayaks are so much easier to travel with than just about anything. But a local guy contacted us and said, hey, there's 2 kayaks with all the gear, camera equipment, all that, for a really, really good deal. So we're thankful for him letting us know that he was ready to sell. And that's how we got these. It's new experiences, new time on the water, maybe even some new fish. We'll see. Oh man, oh man. First fish of the day for me. Nice little trout. And there he goes, easy release. And this is what I'm using. Fish bites. I don't even know. It's like orange shrimp plastic on a 1/8 jig head. But man, look at that plastic. It has been destroyed today by the pinfish. They're everywhere. Crazy. All right, the stinking pinfish are so terrible that this is what I'm switching over to. I was using that plastic shrimp. I'm gonna throw this on and see if we can get some redfish. I'd really like some flounder. It's one of my favorite eating fish. So I'm gonna get this switched up from this demolished plastic to a new one.
What began as curiosity now felt like effort. Every cast, every adjustment, another reminder that neither of them quite had control. Then Brent hooked into something strong.
I will see how my kayaking skills are. See if I can land this thing. Oh, come on. Come on, turn, kayak, turn. My drive is a little screwed up, guys, so I can't use my reverse.
Is that a red?
It is a red.
I got the net.
You think he's gonna go in there?
Oh, he could fit.
I might be able to fish real quick. If I can get him to come on the other side.
Oh, that's a beautiful red.
All right, you can try. Julie's got the smallest net in the world. She wants to net this thing. I don't know. All right, ready?
No.
You just gotta go head first. And I have no reverse right now.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm gonna try to.
No, you're pulling me away.
Got him? There we go, guys.
Open your drag.
I got it.
Nice, beautiful red, babe.
Oh, we're all really.
Why?
Because I have no reverse. You know what this is, guys? Cluster.
Newbies.
Newbies in the kayak.
Oh. Man, look at that beautiful red.
I got it.
The kayak jerked hard, spinning as he tried to steady it. His steering drive wouldn't reverse. Every motion only made things worse. Julie moved closer, reaching with the tiny net they'd brought. He didn't say much, just kept fighting. Against the fish, against the kayak, maybe against his own rising frustration. When they finally landed the redfish, both of them looked exhausted more than thrilled.
And what I do, I don't know if it's the correct way, I aim towards amongst the grass flats I'm on. And it feels like a flounder because he's not really shaking. Brent, I just lost him. That was definitely a flounder. I'm frustrated because I like to be good at fishing and I feel like I have so much to learn in the kayak. which is good. I'm excited because, you know, you don't want to get stagnant as we age and just rely on what we do good at. Oh. Fish on. Fish on. Oh man. I gotta turn my kayak. There's so much. You got your net because this is gonna be a good one. I mean, oh, it's a red. It's a red.
Alright, just don't try to keep them away from my kayak.
Keep them away?
Yeah, until you got them under control. And
I got him. I got my leader. Oh man. I wish I had your net. No, dude.
Around the front. There you go. You got it. You got it.
Oh, he's a beautiful rod, Brent.
I'm coming as fast as I possibly can.
Just put it down in, and I'm gonna walk him over. Hopefully, he's right there. I'm gonna get his head up.
You can get him up.
Hang on, hang on.
Good hook set. Real good hook set.
Come on, dude. Please, I need a good one in the kayak to make me love it. Just give me that net. Oh. Oh!
Heck
I
yeah,
got
y'all.
it.
Good job.
Oh.
Open
Man,
your bill.
I am. Let me get away from this dock so I don't smash it and break my rod tips. That's a good rod. Good rod.
Nice flat red. Might be over.
I think he might be over.
Hey,
What?
paddle out here so you're away from everything. Give yourself some time.
Okay.
Now guys, we're gonna kind of drift all the way in. Hang on.
Hang on. Let me turn. I have so much going on right now. There's so much to do in a kayak.
Good right there.
Okay.
We're good.
Pliers.
Great fish. All right, guys, Julie's gonna get this beautiful redfish undone.
Maybe.
And I'll tell you guys, my wife needed this. She wanted a good fish out of the kayak, and she got it. Here, just hand it to me.
What side is that pole? Oh, it's in your bowl?
No, it's right there. It's the one dangling. There you go. We're getting it, guys. We are getting it. We have drifted into 1 foot of water. So I'm just gonna get out and make my life a whole lot easier.
All right, beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful fish.
Santa Rosa Sound red.
I think he's gonna be over.
Oh no.
Pinch it. Oh, guys, look at this. 26 3/4. Now that's a slot.
Man, if only we were in a redfish tournament right now.
Yeah. We're gonna snap a quick photo, and then we're gonna get you a cool underwater release, I hope. All right, guys, we're gonna get this beautiful redfish released.
Hours passed, and the small mistakes piled up. Tangled lines, cluttered gear, a drive that wouldn't stay in place. Brent muttered that he liked being good at things, that he hated feeling clumsy. By the time Julie caught the biggest fish of the day, over 26 inches long, he was quiet. She smiled. He managed a nod. Relief replaced excitement, and the long day finally began to slow. They measured the catch, released it, and watched it disappear into the shallow water. The silence that followed wasn't peaceful. It was heavy, like the weight of something unspoken. First days often teach more than they reward. What looked easy on video turned out to be a test of patience, not with the sea, but with themselves. The lesson wasn't about catching fish, but about staying calm when everything feels just a little too close to failure. Brent ended the video with a simple question about camera angles, his voice steady again. But behind that calm, there was the quiet truth every beginner learns. Sometimes the hardest fight isn't with the water or the fish, it's with the part of you that refuses to admit how hard it really is. Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. It happened on April 29, 2019, at Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia. 2 college anglers from the YouTube channel Bass Assassin TV were filming a regular outing when an unexpected situation unfolded. What started as a calm day quickly shifted after law enforcement appeared in their frame.
Looking for something or someone?
In the boat. Yeah. up just a second. I got
Yep.
one more unit coming. We got about 10 people coming to get him. He should be back that way.
All right.
He swam from across from the far side over to this little peninsula. We're looking for a person in purple.
Person in purple?
Soaking wet. Okay. He missed the dog by half a second. That dog jumped at him and he jumped in the water.
Oh, I'm gonna. We got one more guy coming. I'm gonna get on the dock before he gets here. You want to grab that dock?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even thinking about that.
Let's just go. I don't know where he's at.
All right.
Authorities were searching for a man who had fled into the water while facing several warrants. The anglers were asked to assist, and their boat became part of the pursuit. The atmosphere changed immediately. The routine fishing trip turned into an active search across the lake.
Right there. He's in the water, so don't get him.
All right.
Slow it up, see his head?
I see him.
Pull him up on the side. Get up on the side of him. Get him up, go pull him in. You done playing around yet? What are you running for? Get on the boat. It's only a matter of time. They don't need drowning, dude. Get in the boat. You got a couple of them. Get in the boat. Come on. You don't think we got 10 people surrounded you and 2 dogs? It's gonna hurt a lot worse when you get on the shore. No, you're gonna get on the boat or I'm gonna get the dog on you. 2 dogs. You've already run once. Get on the boat. Swim to the boat and get on the boat. Come on. Ain't no need in drowning or getting bit by a dog.
I did.
Come on. All you gotta do is grab on and be all done. Come on, man. Ain't worth it. Come on. All you gotta do is grab my hand. It's all done. Let's go. Right here. Ain't no need in it, bud. You can come right up here on the boat and I will give you a hand. No. I'll go over there.
You want us to come on?
I'll go over there.
I give it to him.
Cut him off.
Cut him off.
Hey, you got like a catch pole or something?
Yeah, you use the net if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Come on, man.
over there. Okay. Come on, get on the boat over there.
No, come here and grab my hand.
Right over there.
Tell me. I don't know means I don't know.
You can find out.
I'm not finding out until you get in the water. You do me a favor, I'll do you a favor. Back up. Exactly. What the fuck? Come on, let's go. Get on the boat. Come on, let's go.
Hey, watch out. You gotta get paid! Get water! You got him? Hey, you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to get in?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying. Cam up higher.
Here's where.
Give me your hand.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
You're
buddy.
welcome, bud. No problem. Okay.
What's your address, sir?
Get up here now. I can promise you if I come in here, it ain't gonna be like that. We keep on playing games. Keep on going down over
Yo, hold up.
Up, man. I don't care about your leg right now. Put your hands behind your back. Other hand. Give me your other hand. Look straight to me.
What dock you guys want to get dropped off at?
Let's get him in here a little better.
Yeah.
Footage from the day shows the officers scanning the water and coordinating their approach. The suspect could be heard in the distance, and the tension grew as the boat closed in on his location. What followed was a brief but intense sequence in which the man, exhausted and struggling, was taken into custody. Once everything settled, there was a moment of silence on board. The officers secured the situation and radioed for support while the anglers processed what had just happened. A simple fishing video had unexpectedly become documentation of a real arrest in the middle of the lake. When viewers later saw the footage, reactions were mixed. Some praised the young anglers for staying calm, while others questioned the surreal nature of the event. The entire scene felt strangely cinematic, almost like something that wasn't supposed to happen during an ordinary day on the water. Whether it was coincidence or timing, the encounter became one of the most talked about moments ever captured on their channel. June 13th, 2025, off the coast of Destin, Florida. The crew from Southern Salt, a YouTube channel known for its Gulf Coast kayak and offshore fishing adventures, set out 16 miles into the Gulf of Mexico. With the red snapper season open, they were joined by John and Cade from Sippy Boys, ready for a full day offshore. But far from shore, where the water turned deep and still, something beneath waited, something that would change the tone of their trip entirely.
Y'all, we are in about 90 foot of water, moving up on our spots right here, and as you see, we are already loaded, not even on top of the marks yet. Lots of fish in this area. We're about to rig up, get ready to drop down. I'm probably gonna start off with a jig, and we'll see what happens from there. We do got a couple of fellas here, John and Cade with Sippy Boys. Sippy Boys, they are out of Columbus, Mississippi. And yeah, we're about to drop some lines, see if we can catch some fish. So we just got a 200 gram Shimano jig right here. We're gonna start off slow pitch jigging. John and Cade are gonna be dropping some live bait down. I imagine they are gonna hook up a little bit faster than me, but we're gonna see if we can't grab a grouper or a snapper on a jig. Ooh, come back for it. Something nailed it. He's on. Yep. Fish on, y'all. First fish of the day on the jig. Let's see what we got. Feeling kind of grouperish. Not real sure.
Okay, go ahead and reel yours up. Just keep the bait in the water. And
Snapper.
snap out. Oh yeah.
Oh, red snapper number one.
And that's the keeper.
All right, so Captain Ryan Reed here is a federal permitted guide charter, and so their season opened up June 1st for these red snapper right here. They got to be 16 inches. We get to keep 2 per person, and my fish here today are going to be going home with John and Cade, so we're going to donate a little bit to their box.
The morning began with routine precision. Bait loaded, jigs dropped, and the boat settled over 90 feet of clear Gulf water. Within minutes, the first rod bent. A solid red snapper, bright against the deep blue. Laughter filled the boat. The next line followed, another catch. The season had only begun, and the ocean seemed generous. Then came the strike that didn't feel right. The pull was heavy, erratic.
Come here. He's coming in. Ah, he feeling big now. I think something. I think we found the culprit, y'all.
Yep.
So I hooked this guy first. Shark. Oh man, that's a heartbreaker, y'all. Well, that was a decent snapper.
Yeah, it was.
That's the sad thing about fishing out here offshore. The sharks here lately have gotten horrible, and this happens really all too often. And the sad part is there's still a really, really good cheek right there, or a collar, but you know, we're not going to use this one to go in the box. We'll throw him back, try again.
When the line broke the surface, the celebration stopped. The fish, a large red snapper, was missing half its body. The bite marks were fresh. No words were needed. Captain Ryan simply nodded. Sharks. In recent seasons, he'd seen it more and more, fish bitten in half before reaching the surface. It's been horrible lately, he said quietly. The crew reeled in and agreed to move. They motored to shallower water, 75 feet deep, hoping to escape what lurked below.
All right, well, we had to make a move to get away from the sharks. We don't want to lose too much bait and hook. We are a little bit shallower, 75 foot right here. We're still gonna try the jig. This might be a little too heavy. If this isn't working out, then we'll just swap over some live bait. On. That ain't AJ. Might be an Almaco. What do we got? First, did he come off? He did. Dang it. Yep.
Yeah, coming off.
Could be trigger. Kind of felt triggerish.
When they see you,
I'm on bottom. Nah, I'm on bottom. I found that rock. Got him. Got him. Come on. Come
on the
here.
bottom or up?
I was all the way on bottom. What do we got?
Oh, I got one. Come
I
here.
do see bigger fish.
Gotta be quick. There you go. Put it over there. There you go.
What did I tell you it was down there?
Sure enough.
Well,
We're gonna get him measured up.
all right, y'all. We got us a trigger fish on the jig. He's going back. That should make it, man.
Yeah.
So Kay caught the stamp and I got the trigger fish.
Right?
Got to go 16 to keep.
16. Yep.
Always looking for stamp down here. He's gonna make it.
Yeah, he made it.
Boom!
I believe
And that's the best tasting fish y'all got in the box right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on back for it. Don't play with your food. Just eat the bait. Just eat the bait. He ate it.
All right. There we go.
He ate the bait. Just had to talk him into swallowing something.
Yeah.
It ain't a big one. Don't nobody get out of your seats or anything, you know. Definitely a boat flipper.
Ha.
Oh, that right there is the one fish you do not want to see out here.
Nope.
The old remora. Bye-bye. Y'all, Cade is on fish right here. We just pulled up to another spot. He is reeling one in. I believe it's probably going to be a bonita, which is a good thing. We're going to be using that guy for bait.
There he is, right down there. Bonita. Good job. All right, bring me the line. That's what we want, right there.
The change in depth brought a few successes: a triggerfish, a remora, and even a bonita to use as bait. But the sense of being followed didn't fade. Later, as they headed toward the beach, movement caught their eyes.
So we were running right here by the beach. We're about to get ready to head on in, and we've already spotted like 4 or 5 sharks right here running the rock, all about 4 or 5 foot. Insane. There's another one right there. I don't know how well y'all can see. Woo! Oh, it's like a bonnet head maybe. There's another one right there, about a 4-footer. We got 2 of them right out in front of us right here. Can you run over the top of them? There's another one way out there. There's 2 of them right there. Those are a little bit bigger right there.
Yeah.
So y'all, that right there is easily 20 sharks right here within a couple hundred yards of the beach. As y'all probably have heard, last year we had several sharks. We had several shark attacks on the Florida coast, and over the last 3 years, I mean, it has just been insane with the amount of sharks that have moved in to these beaches.
In less than 3 years, the shark numbers had surged. It wasn't just offshore anymore. Even near the beaches, the water moved differently now. Restless, uneasy, alive with something that no longer feared people. By sunset, they docked at Destin Harbor. The day had started with laughter, but the ride back was quiet. The Gulf had given, then taken back, reminding them who truly ruled these waters. Across Florida, anglers say the same thing: more sharks, closer than ever. Some blame rising temperatures, others the lack of control on population growth. But one truth feels certain: the predators are no longer staying in the deep. They're coming closer every season. Maybe it's the currents, maybe it's us. Either way, the next time something strikes your line off Florida's coast, pause before you reel. You might not be the only one hunting that day. Known for its raw river expeditions and unfiltered fishing encounters, set out for another quiet day on the water. The stream ran cold and calm, framed by autumn trees and fading light, his line drifting across the current. The day had started perfectly. A hidden stretch of water, a first catch, a moment of stillness. Then...
Do you know if that part of the river is private property? Because I just got like reamed out by multiple people. The whole neighborhood came out. It was brutal. I wasn't on their property or anything. I stayed in the river.
I've never fished down that way, to be honest with you, but I would tell you to fuck off. I'm honestly never going down that way, but I would if I felt like it, so.
Yeah, no, I was walking down. Buddy was like, if you come one step closer to my property, you'll regret it.
To the other, it was private, claimed, controlled. What should have been a quiet current became a border between two beliefs. The confrontation grew tense, and papers were produced. an attempt to prove control with printed words. But what was presented as law turned out to be nothing more than an article. The realization shifted everything. What began as a dispute over space revealed something deeper: how quickly pride can turn into anger when control feels threatened. When it was over, silence returned, uneasy and thick. Proof that peace on the water still existed, though briefly, and always earned. Across countless rivers, the same story repeats, lines drawn where none should exist. The conflict isn't about water or access, but about pride. Nature flows freely, yet people keep trying to cage what was never meant to be owned. The river forgets each argument, but the anger lingers on its banks. Perhaps the real current isn't water at all. It's ownership, endlessly looping back again. April 14th, 2019. The clear waters of Hawaii shimmered beneath the sun. The channel Dalmead, led by diver Jake, is known for recovering what the ocean hides, and one of them was about to find its way home. Jake began his dive with calm determination, scanning the sand with his metal detector. The sea was the gold class ring, marked with a name from the University of Texas, led him beyond the ocean floor. Back on land, he searched, found a phone number, and called. The man who answered had lost that ring a year earlier while swimming in Hanayuma Bay.
Hello?
Hey, is this Mohan?
Yes.
Hey, Mohan. My name's Jake.
Oh, please, I insist.
The disbelief in his voice soon turned into joy. Jake refused any reward, content only with returning it. For him, the ocean wasn't just a place to find treasure. It was a place to restore faith in people. That day, both the ring and its story came full circle. Viewers saw more than a recovery. They saw honesty resurfacing in a world that often forgets it. The sea keeps what it pleases, but sometimes it returns things to the right hands. And maybe, in those brief moments, it reminds us what being human still means. May 17th, 2022. A quiet stretch of river in North Georgia, its current gliding through forested bends and rocky shallows. The YouTube channel Creek Fishing Adventures, known for peaceful kayak journeys and honest storytelling, set out that morning chasing shoal bass. But beneath the calm, a confrontation waited, one that would turn a simple fishing trip into a lesson about law, respect, and the ownership of nature itself. John and his friend Aaron paddled downstream, the sound of moving water echoing between the banks. The plan was simple: catch a few shoal bass, enjoy the sun, and unwind. Early success came unexpectedly in the form of large rainbow trout, flashing silver under the ripples. The day was shaping up perfectly. Then, from the bank, a man's voice broke the calm, harsh, demanding.
Hey, guys. Hey. What's of the river?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I can't cast in the water? Okay. They need another hobby. Okay, call the law.
All right, I had to cut out right here. I know what you're thinking. John getting upset? Yes. Dude, it takes a lot for me to get aggravated. I've played sports and done everything like that all my life. It takes a lot to push me to get aggravated. I actually got aggravated, kind of yelled at this guy. So let me tell you what was going on real quick. We're just fishing along this river. This is a river that gets kayaked a lot. There's actually a guide service and like a recreational service that offers kayaking and tubing down this river. So we're fishing this area, the guy yells at us, says, hey, don't cast and don't fish on my side of the river. He was claiming that he owned from his half on his property, from his half of the river, he owned the water, like traveling through the water and the fishing of it, and anything from half the river over towards his side. We found up seeing a bunch of no fishing signs down for about 300 yards down this river. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy's ridiculous. First off, he's getting all upset about, he's fine if we fish on the other side, but not on his side. There's a lot of things going on here, and I got really aggravated really quick. And before I tell you, you probably think you know what the right answer is. Who is right, who is wrong? Can I fish on that side? Can I kayak through it if I'm not touching the ground? You know, there's lots of rules. I'll explain it as best as I can at the end of the video. But let's get back to the fishing because there's a couple of interesting things that keep on happening. So I calm down and we get back to fishing.
Claiming the water as his own, he shouted for them to stop fishing on his side of the river and threatened to call the law. Confused, John and Aaron drifted in silence, unsure if they were truly trespassing. Later, back home, John researched the issue.
Aaron actually talked to a game warden, and I think he recorded that. So you're going to want to go check out his channel and see what he talks about it and what he says. But let me show you what I did some researching, and I actually talked to a couple people, and it turns out I was actually in the wrong. So check this out. First off, let's go over a few things to clarify. So first off, we got rivers, we got streams. This is in Georgia, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about Tennessee, but it's pretty close to the same thing. But this is in Georgia. So Georgia laws, and this is pretty much every state, that navigable waters are, you know, free to use, owned up and down by anybody, up and down, as long as you're not on the bank. If you're on the bank, you could be on property. But if you're in the waterway, you're going up and down it, you're free to do that. Now, what is navigable water? Here's a definition for navigable water, which would be like public use for anybody. Capable of transporting boats loaded with freight in the regular course of trade. It's basically like your barges or boats that are getting used to transport like goods and stuff. And now, obviously, these rules were set, like, I think back in the 1800s, a lot of these rules were set, and not a lot of it has been updated. So this river is obviously non-navigable, so there's not that there. But is there a thing where if it's a stream that you can float down it, that it's open to public? No. This is crazy. So if a landowner owns both sides of the river, he can actually say, I don't want anybody trespassing. He could put a fence up, he could block it off as long as he doesn't disturb the water. He could tell you and make it a law, or it is a law, if he wants to enforce it, that you cannot kayak, fish, float, tube, whatever it is, through that way. So this guy's telling me I can't float on from half the river over to his property. And it is law that most states that the person owns from the middle of the gravel bed, from the middle of the bank, or the gravel, the bottom of the river, or creek or stream, whatever it is, over, that's owned by the property owner. He actually does control what he wants to do with that water flow. Now, he can't divert the water flow or change it, but he can tell people what they can do. If he doesn't want people kayaking down his side of the river, that's a 30-foot wide stream, if it's his 15 feet, that it is legally he is in the right, saying.
And what he found surprised even him. In Georgia, rivers classified as non-navigable grant ownership of the riverbed to adjacent landowners up to the center line. On such waters, fishing over that invisible boundary can legally be considered trespassing. The angry man, it turned out, wasn't entirely wrong. The realization left John unsettled. The river had always felt like common ground, a place of peace and shared beauty. Yet here it was, divided by law and interpretation. That evening, he returned to the water, caught his long-awaited shoal bass, and ended the day with quiet reflection rather than anger. The comments turned the video into a town hall of voices. Anglers, lawyers, landowners, all debating who truly owns a river. Viewers praised John's humility, admiring how he transformed conflict into education instead of outrage. His calm honesty earned lasting respect. Maybe rivers don't belong to anyone. Maybe they belong to everyone willing to listen to their flow. The law divides the banks, but the current still runs freely between them. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.